Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Hearts 4 as we are playing with Spain in the Road to 56 mod. So I just noticed that there is an Egypt here. It looks like the British have released Egypt. I think that they're going down a national focus tree where they're releasing all of their colonial holdings. I just wonder what benefit does that have to Britain? Like, does that give them any, do they get anything from it? Because yeah, you'll notice that they've released a lot of their colonies, or given the African colonies here to South Africa, and yeah, I just wonder if they actually get any benefit from that. You'd think that there'd be something for them in there, but yeah, I don't know. But yeah, you can see Egypt is now free. I assume that they don't have any units, so Egypt probably going to get quickly conquered. Suez Canal is probably going to go in Axis hands very rapidly, because I bet the British are not defending it. Also, one thing I never mentioned in this series yet is we did get this little bit of land here in Africa. We will not be defending that, by the way. There's nothing here, no reason to defend it. We will be defending this land over here. If you guys recall, we did send some divisions over here last episode. So let's go ahead and get these guys moving. We won't be able to defend both of these, but if this Italian division attacks over here, then that would leave him open to be cut off. So that's fine. I assume they're going to try and quickly take that little province there, that little port that we have. I made a bunch of adjustments off camera, guys. Like, for instance, we're going to take these guys out of here because I am not going to attempt to advance in North Africa. When I had planned on fighting in North Africa, one, I was assuming that we'd be fighting in French lands, and two, I didn't know we were going to be fighting here in Portugal. And we'll talk about that here in a minute, what we're going to be doing before, the war starts. But yeah, I am going to pull these guys back. We're going to put him in the training army because it looks like he lacks experience, probably from the last time we changed up the tank divisions. And then this guy will just go into that red army, which remember we have up here. That's going to go ahead and go towards that province. Though I don't know if we'll be able to win here. There are hills and mountains. I almost feel like that would be not the best location for these guys. In fact, I almost want to go ahead and put them here. Because if we put them here, then we could quickly push the Germans back across this river here, and then the troops that are here would get the river bonus from defending, so it would be pretty useful. So I think we are going to move them over here, and yeah, let's go ahead and do that now, in fact. So let's get them a new front line, and then we're just going to have them attempt to push these guys across the river, just so we have a better defensive situation there, because frankly, I'm a little bit worried about the situation here, guys. Look at the number of troops here. You got Portuguese troops, German troops, Slovakian troops here, and frankly, they vastly outnumber us, 2 to 3 divisions in each province while we only have 1, and then these are crappy divisions that we have here. These are not good divisions, so I'm a little bit worried about this. So when it comes to when we're going to be starting the war here, I also messed with the Navy. We'll take a look at that in a second. But when it comes to actually, starting the war with the Axis, because remember, we did get, pretty sure we got that, didn't we? Yeah, we got the spread by democracy by force, so we could attack Portugal at any time. The problem, though, is I don't think we would win over here. I feel pretty secure here, especially if we can get up to 24 divisions. I feel like we should be able to defend it once these forts are done on the side here. I think we should be okay. It's just hard to say. You can see that they got a lot of divisions. It's hard to say if we'll win there. But it's here that I'm really worried, because we could not win here. There's no possible way. We would lose territory. We'd have to, I don't know what we'd do. We'd have to evacuate somewhere to more defensive terrain, because it's a massive front that we cannot defend. So that's going to kind of delay things a little bit. And the most important thing is I want this peace treaty to be done with. So we got to wait till the Soviet Union defeats Norway. I expect that not to take very long, maybe another month or so, because I need to know if we're going to lose Denmark, because we might keep it. It's not impossible, because remember, we occupy it. So it's going to be very, very expensive for the Soviet Union to take it from us. So they might not be able to. But again, we've seen in the past that that's not always enough to stop them from taking the territory. But maybe we'll get it. And if we do, we're going to stay here. And if we don't, we're going to leave. We're going to pull the troops out of here, which would be helpful for this front. But I am going to try and stay there and see if we can't make something happen over there. Just open up another front with the Germans. But frankly, we are not ready. We are definitely not ready. So I started messing with the navies here, and we're going to go ahead and continue. I guess I'll show you guys what I did. So we have, I got to wait till a lot of these ships get to here. This is going to be our main fleet. It's going to be about 21, 22 ships or so. We're going to create several fleets. You'll see what I'm doing here as we progress. We got to wait for these guys to move around, since I did make some adjustments. And I did send some more submarines over there and pulled one of the better ones to come over here. This is a new submarine fleet, which, again, I'll show you guys what we're doing once we get to that point. But for these guys here, let's just go ahead and have, you know what, we'll go ahead and have them do the convoy rating for right now so they can get some experience. So we'll have them go over there. Those are the crappier submarines, because I realized all of our best submarines are up here in the north, so it'd be a good idea to take one of them. I think we took, yeah, one well-trained one and brought him down here to operate in the Mediterranean, which I think we actually need to move him down here, in fact. If they're not already all down here, let's go ahead and make sure that they move to, oh, right here. Oh, it's not letting me take them all. Let's see if we do it with all the task forces. There we go. All right, so this should all come over here. All right, looking good. And then the last thing we need to do, I know that we haven't even pressed on pause yet, but we gotta get all this stuff taken care of, is that I think we can actually do this with 20 experience. I was waiting for 25, but I think we can do this with 20. I didn't actually check though. Yeah, because it's actually 4 experience. I was thinking it was 5. So yeah, we can do this with the experience that we have. So let's get 20 combat with. Tick these guys up. We won't be able to give them, you know, anything else here, unfortunately. But this is fine. Let's go ahead and save that. And they will now be a lot more competent here in the mountains. We will need to get them all the equipment and the manpower there, and we'll need to retrain them as well. So that's something that's going to take a bit of time. So we have all these guys training up here, and we're doing pretty good on equipment for the most part. It's just really infantry equipment that we're lacking. To get decryption, we're going to continue getting these decryptions and encryptions, so that at the very least the Axis won't have the combat bonus against us. Oops, thought that was unpaused. But yeah, I don't know how this is going to end up going, guys. I did move all the planes as well. Should have mentioned that. I moved the planes around, so that situation's a little bit different. And again, we'll take a look at that once the war starts. We did get the field hospitals, very, very good. I think we should go to get engineer companies next. We could use the entrenchment, and of course the river attack and defense is going to be super helpful as well. So we'll go to get the engineer companies. I don't think we'll have those by the time the war starts. That's impossible to say though. And you know what else we can do, guys? Now that we don't have all those ships training, because you might not have noticed, but I don't have them training anymore, because we are going to stop trading for fuel. We need the factories for other stuff. So, and it looks like we can also tick back our steel trading as well. All right, so that should give us a lot more civilian factories to try and get some of this stuff done, guys. I'm trying to get these forts built up, and frankly, we need a lot of stuff, really. Honestly, forts all the way across here would be really nice, but I don't think we'll be able to get that done. Yeah, I don't see how we'd get that done in time. I can't say when it will start, of course. That's possible, no. These guys are done. So let's put them onto this red front. That'll put 8 divisions into the Red Army. It's not bad. We'll probably get up to at least 10, I would assume. Yeah, because we actually have another tank here that's ready. So let's throw them over there. And we did get the dive bombing as well. So do we want to get the next one with the ground support? I think we probably should. Yeah, let's go ahead and keep on getting the air doctrines, because I'm really hoping to get control of the skies over Spain. I don't know if we will or not. We definitely won't with the planes that are currently there. But once we win here, I'm just attempting to take one province. Once we win there, I'm probably going to pull most of the planes out of here, guys. We'll accept those so that we can put them in Spain, because I'm really worried about the situation in Spain. I don't know how well we're going to do there. Let's take a look at our fleets again, see if anything changed. We did get these guys done. So let's go ahead and throw them into that fleet there. That gets them up to 23 ships, and I think that's what we're going to have them sitting at. And they are going to be doing the Strike Force mission. We'll have them operate out of there. They're already there. Excellent. And then we're going to want to split this fleet up into several parts. We're going to want to split it up into, let me just see here. At the very least, we want 10 ships for our patrol fleet, our main patrol fleet here in the Mediterranean. So what we'll do is we'll take out, let's see, we want 10, and I want to give them the cruisers, the light cruisers. So if we put those in there, that'd put it up to 21 ships, which means we need to get down to 8 destroyers. So 11 destroyers is how many we're going to have to pull out. Quite a few, basically. We'll take all the 1s out, and then we'll go with the 2s that either aren't trained or maybe are level A. Yeah, for the variants, I mean. Take some of these guys out, and then see and that guy's pretty experienced, but we'll take him out anyway, just because he doesn't have the better equipment. I don't know how many we have here. Let's go and pull those out. So we need to pull 2 more out. See if we can't find some more A's. I think they're all B's at this point. Wait, there we go. We got an A right there. So pull him out, and then we'll pull, I guess we'll just pull one of the B's out. Put him over here. So that'll get up to 10 for our patrol fleet. Now these other fleets here are going to be operating as convoy escorts. I do not want my convoy sunk by all of the Axis ships, so we definitely want to build out some convoy escorts. I'm thinking like, to cover all the zones we need to cover, really we're probably only going to do 2 destroyers per convoy escort. Yeah, I don't see us being able to do 3. That would be a little bit too many, I think. Yeah, so we're just going to have to do yeah, little tiny task force of 2. And we are going to put some up here as well. And I wanted to get them moving soon. And then I guess these ones are going to be by themselves. All right, awesome. So we'll take these. Let me just see here. We'll take some of the good ones here. We want probably not a lot going through here. I'm thinking maybe 2 up here. And that would leave, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got a total of 6. See, I think 2 we'll have to do. We're not really trading much here though. But we do want to get the supplies there and stuff. So we'll place 2 up there. And let me just take a look at how they're looking. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do these 2 here. They're going to go up there. We're going to get them moving now over to our base. That we could even use the British bases, really. Although, I don't know if you need to have access to I think allies can use it. So let's move them over there. And then I think we're good to go. Yeah, it looks good to go. I actually believe that these ones are going to want to be over here. Yeah, they're going to need to be right there. And we do want to change up their icons as well. I like doing dolphins for my convoy escorts, since convoy escorts follow ships. And there we go. Excellent. And then let's do these 2 as well. But I like having them based on what their task is, so I can easily look at the task force and be like, oh, that's what their job is. That's what they're doing. And then, yeah, this guy here, let's have him, we can change his icon up, I guess, into, oh, that's something that screams powerful. Well, I guess a shark does, but we're already using that. Let's see, I guess we just do the ship icon, why not? Or we could do this and then have this be the ship icon so that we have a little bit of, it looks a little bit different here. And where is that? There we go. The anchor icon. So we'll do that, and then these guys here will be changed up to something that makes us think patrol. All right, so the ship should be done. So I wanted to get those arranged. I do like getting the Navy experience, guys, with the training, but yeah, I really just want to get our fuel situation dealt with, so that we can just focus our factories on building. I think that would be for the best. It does look like these guys are done, so we're going to need to take any ones that still need to be trained, and we will just throw them into that training army over there and get them trained up. And see if there's any. How are we doing on equipment? See if there's anything we could do. Anti-tanks. I'm not going to actually. You know what? You know what I'm going to do, guys? Let's go and start building some anti-air up, because I think we are going to put these into our infantry divisions, because I do expect that we could have some trouble in the air. Definitely could have some trouble in the air. So that means we're going to go ahead and start building some of these, and we're going to tick back from anti-tanks because we're not going to need as many, because once we switch over anti-air to anti-tanks, then we're going to be pretty good on that. So let's put those into there. Support equipment's actually looking pretty solid, so let's go and tick that back. And I guess we can upgrade infantry equipment. We definitely don't want to run out of infantry equipment. Let's see what we're lacking other than anti-tanks. Just tanks right now. Okay, good to know. So that means we are going to want to put a bit more factories into those light tanks. We're going to go ahead and tick back the motorized as well. And let's go ahead and build up the fighters a little bit faster, as well as the dive bombers. Yeah, that looks solid. And yeah, that's probably good for anti-air. I could see taking one from somewhere else as we build them out, but that's okay. All right, so let's let this play so we can finally get this peace treaty done. Because yeah, we are quite a bit into the episode and haven't started it yet. I suppose we can look at what everybody's working on. Researching landing craft in Germany here. The British are working on anti-non-contact committee. Soviet Union claim on Bessarabia. Okay, let's see what happens there. Winter training here in Finland. Or excuse me, in Italy, they're doing winter training in Finland. All right, and Norway is just about conquered. It won't be much longer. And yeah, they should be defeated. And then we'll be able to see what happens in the peace treaty. I'm pretty curious. Let's take a look. We did have a tank finished up. So let's go ahead and put them over into this army. Although we have 8 divisions here. Maybe it's about time to throw some into this army here because, yeah, we don't really have a lot here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that so that we can get some better divisions over here because, frankly, I think I pulled a division. I pulled a couple divisions, in fact, to move them over to here to cover this for us. Also, we could build a port right there, and what do you know, guys? Republic of Iran just declared war on Afghanistan. All right, so I thought it was going to be the opposite way. I thought Afghanistan, Iraq, or Turkey would declare war on Iran, but apparently they're the ones who started the conflict between this faction here that completely surrounds them. So I expect Iran will probably get defeated there. I guess we'll have to see what happens. All right. So, yeah, just trying to get as many troops trained before the war starts. And Iran did join the Nordic Brotherhood. I hope that doesn't mean we have to get them defeated. I don't think so. I think they should be considered a minor power. Shouldn't cause a problem with the peace treaty here. Although I don't know how that will work with their peace treaty. Yeah, I guess we'll just see. Advanced computing machines has been completed. Excellent. Nice research bonus there. So we're done here because this slot here will be used for those encryption and decryption. And so let's get something else. Since we are going to be using anti-air, we do have to research them now, which kind of sucks, but I think we might need them. Just because I thought we were going to do a lot better in the air, but before we started recording, which is the reason why I kind of changed my tune on this, is I was looking at the air forces of all the major countries, and I don't think the Allies can win in the air. Before I was thinking that they'd be able to do it with the British and Americans, but the Germans and the Italians have built up some massive air forces. So yeah, I think we could end up having some trouble there. All right, we don't want to get that yet. We're gonna wait till we get to 150 there, and we do have the 5 experience to go ahead and add that anti-air in. So let's go ahead and do that now, because again, I do think we're gonna need them. I thought about doing the artillery, but if you notice, I mean, the stats here are actually a lot worse when we add these. It does increase heart attack, and you know, obviously the air attack. I'm looking at other things. Piercing will get a slightly higher, not much. Breakthrough does go down, as does defense, though, losing that artillery. And most importantly, the soft attack goes down by quite a bit. Now, if we look at the anti-tanks when we change those out, heart attack is going to go down by a lot. Air attack goes up by more, though, than it would with the artillery, because this is a full battalion. And then we're getting higher breakthrough, but losing a little bit of piercing. And you know what, guys? I think that this is fine. Let's go ahead and change these out here and go ahead and save that. And it's only 4 experience as well. Okay, I keep forgetting that that's 4 and not 5. We can deploy these guys, so let's go ahead and do that. And I don't know that we want to get any more motorized right now, because motorized is for the speed. That's something we're going to get a little bit later because, frankly, we need defensive forces. So I really want to prioritize getting infantry divisions, and if we can get more mountain troops, which, by the way, I named these. I forgot to mention that. They are now named the Stonebreakers. So this is based on, well, a suggestion that somebody posted, and they actually posted the Spanish name of it. So the Spanish name for this would be Rompe Piedras. That's the name somebody posted. Rompe Piedras. Yeah, something like that. So I didn't want to have to say that. So I decided to call them the Stonebreakers in English. And this is based on and I don't know if this is where he got the suggestion from, but I looked it up, and there is a flower that grows in the Pyrenees, as well as the Alps, though it's called the Stonebreakers of the Pyrenees, which is the name the guy suggested was in Spanish, Stonebreakers of the Pyrenees. So that'd be the, whatever I just said, the Rompe Piedras, something like that. De los Pyrenees, I think Pyrenees is the same in Spanish. I may be wrong, though. But yeah, there's a flower here that grows in the Pyrenees as well as the Alps that they call the Stonebreaker. I think it's originally in Latin, though, which would be, I wrote that as well, which I think is Saxifraga. I don't know, probably tearing that up. Not great with Latin, guys. So that's based on that flower, and they call it the Stonebreaker. They don't actually know why they call it the Stonebreaker. Some people are thinking it's because like they're able to break through rocks when they grow or something, which, you know, obviously we know that, you know, plants can do that and break right through concrete as they grow. So I thought it was a cool kind of name, and that's what we're going to call the mountain guys, Stonebreakers, and we're just going to do it in English just for the sake of my lack of pronunciation ability. I guess I'm not bad with Spanish. I'm not too bad with Spanish. I'm all right, just because I did take 4 semesters in college, so I should be better than I actually am. And I got, by the way, I got A's in every single one of those classes as well. And I don't know why Sweden was just called in. That's weird. They should have already been. Maybe they're called into somebody who joined the Allies. They got pulled into that. That's what I would assume. Do these guys need further training? I bet all of our troops might. No, because we changed the anti-tanks for the anti-air. So actually that shouldn't impact any of our armies, although this guy does need a bit of training. So we'll go ahead and throw him to a little army just to get him trained up here. Just make sure we have the best troops that we can. We did get encryption. Excellent. Let's go ahead and go with the next decryption. Let's take a look at what we've built over here. So we almost have the radar here. I also want to get the radar there. But I'm not quite done with fortifications yet. We do have the level 5s on the sides here. We've got a level 2 there. Probably gonna need to build that up some. That's not gonna be enough, but I want to build up the one there. So we won't do that just yet. Also, they could easily take that port. We should probably build a port that exits here, like right there. You know what? We probably should do that, guys. Just in case we lose here. Yeah, if they take this port, I have no way to leave, I think. Let me just take a look. Let me see what they would have to take in order. Okay, we might be able to get out if we leave before they get right there and we still control the straits. Then we might be able to get out here because it is considered friendly as long as we control those zones. But that would be really difficult to time it just right because you have to get here essentially. Okay, we won't build the port then and just hope that it works out and we don't get these divisions destroyed. So yeah, and we got to see what happens at the peace treaty too. I probably shouldn't build any more over there. You know, obviously the situation there is certainly precarious. You know, with what's going to happen with the peace treaty, we just don't know. So let's probably focus on building here. And I almost want to build more land forts all the way across, so they have level 5 forts, or at least level 4 forts all the way across. I really don't want to lose here, if you can't tell. That would not be good. And then this radar here could wait. Yeah, we're just going to delete that for right now. And we already almost have this one built, so I suppose we'll let them finish. And we might want to step these up a bit too. Yeah, you know what? We'll wait to step those up until after. Yeah, let's wait until after we get some of these more of these forts built up. We need to get more civilian factories too. I don't like our situation when it comes to civilian factories. There we go. Here's the peace treaty. And we have 42 points. Okay, so you can see that they have conquered Finland, as well as puppeted Norway. They puppeted Finland, satellited Greenland. So yeah, I won't be able to do that. And also took the Faroe Islands from the Danish. So we need to get, we have 42 points. We need to get to 106 in order to seize that, at least this one. I'd prefer to get them both. We'll see, guys. We're just going to have to pass. And who'd they puppet this time? Republic of Finland. I thought they'd already puppeted Finland. Okay, yeah, I don't know what happened there. Let's just keep on passing until we get 106 points. And just hope that we got it. Hope that the Soviet Union can't get this territory from us because of the high cost it would be for them. It looks like that's going to be the case. All right, so let's go and take that. Awesome. I'm very happy that we got at least that. So now we need to get 185. The British have more points. I don't know what they're going to do with their points. So yeah, we need to get to 185. And they did satellite an island right there. So, okay, that's what the British decided to do with their points. We're at 135. We need to get to 185. There we go. It looks like we will be able to get control of this region. Excellent. I'm very happy about that. I didn't think... I was being a little bit pessimistic. I really didn't feel like we were going to get that. And you can see that the Soviets, are they just not interested in doing Sweden? Or is it a problem because they don't want to annex it? Because they are separated by land here? You know, Finland and Norway is separating them. But you'd think they would puppet them. I'm surprised they haven't done that yet. Yeah, I don't really know why. I'm not going to complain, though. Let's see what we want to do next. I guess we would want to puppet Finland ourselves, make a supervised state. That'd be 932 points, though. Good God. We could also annex Gotland. Yeah, we could annex Gotland. But I want to say that that is occupied by somebody else, which means I wouldn't be able to give it back to Sweden. So you know what we're going to do, guys? Let's just try to get to 932. and because that's really the only option. There's nothing else to do here, and we'll just see. I mean, it's gonna take forever. We'll just have to see if anybody does anything. I don't know why everybody's being so passive. They're not doing anything. I mean, the Soviet Union took, I guess, what they wanted, and poor little Sweden, man. They just completely left out. The Soviets didn't want them. I mean, even when the Soviet Union doesn't want to conquer you, that's pretty sorry, man. I feel bad for them. Do they not know that Sweden creates awesome strategy games? What do we need, 932? Yeah, we're going to be able to do this, guys. Wow. Okay. Now, we do have to, of course, conquer all of their territory for them, or excuse me, take it all for them here in the peace treaty. It won't be that expensive, though, because it'll be their territory. So, do we have enough points to do anything? I don't even know what we have. Let's just pass, and then try again. See what we can get here. So we would want to get the neighboring provinces first for them, and we could get Gotland for them as well. Okay, yeah, let's go and get Gotland. All right, looks like we can get them a lot. Apparently I had more points than I thought. All right, yeah, we can go and get all that territory for Sweden. I don't think there's anything else that needs to be done. So yeah, we're gonna have a puppet here, guys. The puppet of Sweden. Wow, or supervised state is what it's called. That's it. That's the peace treaty. That went really, really well. It went way better than I thought it was gonna go. Soviet Union kind of got screwed over, although I kind of feel like they just decided not to take it. Yeah, okay, whatever. We'll play along with it. That's great. That's great news, guys. I'm very happy about it. So now we know that we are gonna be here, and yeah, I don't feel like I wasted production building that fortification up. And then, of course, we have Sweden now, who's going to be a member of the Allies. And we'll just have to see if they can get anything built up in order to help us in the conflict. But that means we do get full access to the factories that were there. So, yeah, let's go ahead and make use of them. Since we are no longer occupying, we own it. We'll better use the manpower there. But, you know, obviously you don't get a ton of manpower because it's not a core state. But, yeah, let's go ahead and make use of these factories. Get them placed into... Let's take a look and see exactly what we need. Anti-air, we actually need quite a bit of anti-air. A lot more than I thought we would need. Okay, I guess that makes sense. It's for all of our divisions. So we're going to have to pump into anti-air, clearly. That's what we need the most. And we're also doing pretty good on motorized. And you know what? We're not going to be building much motorized because I don't think we're going to get a whole lot more, more mobile divisions right now. I kind of really want to focus on getting other stuff at this moment. All right, so this looks good. How are we doing on artillery and anti-tanks? We should be stacked on anti-tanks. Yes, they're stacked on artillery too, but we are updating those. And a lot of our bonuses go to artillery, so getting those guys upgraded as quickly as possible would be good. So we'll keep 2 factories over there. Let's go into 10 for the anti-air. And is there anything else that we really need? I suppose this is just for upgrading. Let's put into planes. Yeah, I think we're going back up to plane production. Let me just double check here and see if there's anything else that we're kind of short on that we need for our infantry division, since we're really going to be focusing on infantry divisions. Well, let's go ahead and build some more of those and see what we need. That's what we'll do. All right, so we do have these LaGuardia Civil training right now. We have them in the training army. We built 5 more of those. So let's go ahead and build a bunch more infantry divisions, guys. Because, yeah, we do not have enough, anywhere near enough. We can go and get some more mountain troops, too. And let's go ahead and have them. We could have also left the spot open for paratroopers. I thought about it, guys. Could use paratroopers over here in Portugal, but it's fine. Let's just get these guys trained and put out into the army. So now we should be able to see what we're lacking here. It's really just anti-air is what we need the most of right now. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do... Just while it's low anyway, the efficiency is low anyway, we'll just put those into anti-air so we can try and get that done quickly. See how we're doing on resources now. We are lacking steel, so we're going to need to trade for more, I suppose, from the Soviet Union. And we're not quite at 150. You can see that they can already... Oh, never mind. I was going to say they could already raise their independence, but I guess that's not the case. All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and get these guys back into this army here. And Australia, okay, canceled Van Lease, that's okay. Who are these guys? Are they still trying to call us into the war with Japan? Yes. All right, I just want to make sure the war with the Axis hasn't started yet. No, it hasn't. All right. So yeah, I was really wanting the war to start this episode. But I realize that the situation here is just so bad. I mean, we could force it right now if we wanted to, but let's get these divisions finished up, guys. We're in a position where we could not defend the territory as is on this Portuguese border. There's too many divisions, man. Yeah, there's too many divisions. You can see, like, yeah, 5 there. I mean, set and 3 right there. I mean, we don't even have this province guarded here. Yeah, we do not have the numbers. Not even close. So let's go ahead and do the next infantry equipment here. And how are we doing on the... Oh, we are doing great on support equipment. We can go and take that down and only put 1 factory towards that then. Yeah, just keep on putting into getting those light anti-air built. We did get the develop new doctrines. Awesome. Let's go ahead. I think that, yeah, those army experience, so we're going to want to make use of that. And then we also could get research bonuses for artillery and anti-tanks. We get mechanization effort. I'm not really super concerned about getting the medium troops right now, or medium tanks, excuse me. Because, yeah, I don't think we'll be able to utilize them anytime soon. So let's just wait, get stuff that's going to help us out immediately, like get the submarine tech there. Once we get the research bonus, we'll be able to research that and get better submarines out there. All right, so this guy, we could just go ahead and get this army here fully done. But as you can see, 14 is not going to be enough. So putting 1 more over there I think would be wise. Because, yeah, right now we only have 4 regular divisions in that front. Nowhere near enough. And hopefully we should get a lot of these guys done training soon so that we can start the conflict. I think once we have, I think 15 more divisions would be enough. Because, yeah, we're talking about, 6 into the yellow army, and then the rest would go into this army. It'd be a full army with the red army to help them. I think that would be enough, guys. And Iceland has called Siam. Okay. Siam, that was their part of the Japanese faction, and we can now get something with our political power, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's do, we could do something here. We could also get better Chief of Air Force. And you know what, I think we should probably get the Navy one first, since the naval war does end so quickly. So let's get the naval one first, get that capital ship and screen defense up, so that we can make sure that we have the best navy possible. So let's go and throw these guys in here, and I am gonna pull one of their level 2 destroyers out, this level B destroyer, so that we can move him over to, I think, right there. I think that's where he's needed. Yeah, so I'll go into that fleet, and I don't know where all these guys are located, but let's make sure that they're operating out of here, or we can put them right there, I suppose. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, excellent. So just slowly getting built up for this conflict, and it's a bummer that this episode won't be the war, but I'm going to try and end it on the war if we can. So we just let it play here and try and get as far as we can. We did get engineer companies, excellent, so that's a big bonus for us. That entrenchment in the river defense and attack is going to be pretty helpful. Let's see what we want to get next. Could get the maintenance companies or the logistic guys. Make our divisions better, but I want to say, yeah, we do have something here that we really need to get. This would be helpful for our heart attack and our piercing, since we already know we're going to have trouble there. We could also get the mountain ones, but yeah, let's get these. We did pull from those anti-tanks, so it's going to be certainly necessary to make sure that we have those. All right, so not very many mountain troops into here, because we did take all those ones out and put them over here to train. It's taken them a long time to train too. How many mountain troops do we have here? 4. So we only need to put 2 of these guys in here, and we will wait to do that. Let's put them over here, because again, I just don't feel confident with the number of troops that we have here. It's not a good number. We at the very least want to defend each province, and we weren't doing that. So yeah, this looks a lot better already. Already I'm feeling more confident with the situation here. But they have so many goddamn divisions, the Axis do. And you can see, and looks like Turkey and their faction finished up in Iran, and the Turks decided to annex all that. Okay, and we got the anti-air upgrade, awesome. And we're going to, could go ahead and get the 1942 artillery, or we can get the next anti-air building. Well, let's go ahead and do the artillery first. 106 days. You know what? This would be far quicker. Never mind. We'll do that. It's only 53 days. So we'd have to add those anti-air onto our ships as well. What we might do is just wait until we get the next line, so I don't have to... I mean, we could just set up... Okay, they already set up the build one. Yeah, that's what we'll do. It's fine. All right, so Siam has capitulated already. All right, I guess we can take a look at the situation here in Asia. Looks like Japan has, once again, made some gains, took back the land they had lost, and yeah, slowly just conquering their enemies. But the British have done okay here. I mean, if you look at the Allied situation, and that's because all this is another faction. This is the Axis, so they don't have to, well, they do have to defend the border, I guess. But they're not. Yeah, they're not defending it. So they could easily be cut off here, I think. Yeah, but they're doing okay. The British are not doing too bad. They did kick the Japanese out of the Dutch East Indies as well. Yeah, they've done all right in Asia. But I'm a little bit worried they've put so much in Asia that they won't have troops over here for fighting against the Axis once we go to war. I'm pretty sure we can win there. Remember, the goal is to attack here as soon as we can. And Iceland has capitulated. Okay. Looks like they have been invaded by the British, I think. Soviets did in Norway. Oh, okay. I see. The new Norway has conquered Iceland. And Norway and, oh, wait a minute, hold up. Sweden and Norway just joined in a socialist union. So we just lost control of Sweden because of that. Well, that's kind of cheaty, but I guess, you know what? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, that was beneficial to us. I was going to say, you know, that it's fine that it felt like we kind of got screwed over a little bit on that because, you know, obviously the Soviet Union should have gotten Sweden. But no, Sweden actually annexed Norway. I thought it was the other way around. And yeah, that does mean that we now have control of Norway. The Allies do. Okay, then I'll take that. I don't know what Sweden has as far as, yeah, they have no divisions, 13 ships, 800 planes. So they're probably not going to be extremely impactful for a while. How are they doing on manpower? They have 400-something thousand manpower. So maybe they'll build up here while we have this period of peace. And yeah, I really want the war to start soon. I really want to get this started, but there we go. German Reich just declared war. Yeah, the German Reich just declared war on Greece. So I assume Greece would then, yeah, because these are all, okay, yeah, this is all Axis. So yeah, I assume that the Greeks would join the Allies, and that would start the conflict. Yeah, I think that's how it's gonna happen, how it's gonna go down, guys. So let's go ahead and have, let's start getting ready, because yeah, the war's gonna start here soon. So we need to, let's see, did we ever get those mountain troops done? We didn't. We do need to put, I think we said we were gonna put 2 more infantry over to here. Yeah, we have 3 there. Okay, so that's great. So put those 2 into there. And then any other troops that are done are going to be going over to this army here. Well, the Red Army could use 1 more division. How many tanks do they have? They have 4 with 5. Okay, so what we'll do, let's take the tank and put him into the Red Army. And then take the these guys here, put them over there. And then as for this one, I guess we'll put them over here and just until we get, you know, other troops to replace them. So try and get them up to a full 24 divisions on this front here. We might actually need to micro this a little bit. So that this guy, the tank right here, isn't attacking into the mountains. So we'll bring him over to here and then bring this guy over to here. And yeah, I'm guessing that's the call to arms. Let me take a look. Let's do this first. So we got the submarine one, and we need to go down this route. We need to get artillery research too. That'd be useful. We're getting a lot of artillery stuff, so that would be helpful. You know what? We'll go ahead and do the artillery one. Or wait a minute. Could do this one to get the battlefield support doctrine. Help us in the air. You know what? Let's go and get this one first. All right. So let's see. Did the Greeks join the Allies? No, they have not yet. So this is probably just for Japan. Oh, wait a minute. They are at war with Germany, despite the Greeks not joining the Allies yet. I'm going to take a guess. Yes, they had a guarantee there. So I assume they would then join the Allies. So yeah, they want us to go to war with Germany. Not yet. Soon. We're almost ready. We just need to get the rest of these troops finished up training here. Specifically those mountain troops, so we can get those onto that yellow front. Definitely need those done. So it looks like we'll probably end the episode with the war starting. I love doing that. It's frustrating for me too, guys. I also find it because it's like, we finally end the war, and then the episode ends, and all I want to do is play after that, and I only get to record 1 video today, unfortunately. So yeah, it's frustrating for me as well. We could get the radar. but we don't even have the current level of radar built everywhere, so I don't think that would be necessary just yet. Instead, let's get the mountain one, mountain infantry 2, to make our mountain troops even better. All right, we did get one of these guys done. Let's go and throw them over here. We're up to 22 divisions here. All right, not bad. Yeah, we're almost there. Get them up to a full 24. Plus we have the Red Army here. We'll just have to see what happens if they pull troops off for their other fronts now. And Greece did join our faction as expected. So I imagine they'll get conquered kind of quick. Though they're actually winning here. There's not a ton of troops on their border at this point. Yeah, they have to defend 2 borders because remember they do have Constantinople in their hands that they got from the Turks. So they do have to defend those. And we do have these guys done. Or not all of them, but most of them. So let's get them moving over to the front. And we also have this guy done. So let's get him moving over there as well. And also, we have troops here that could be deploying right now. So I should have been seeing that. Clearly waiting on anti-air. Yeah, they're waiting on anti-air right now. So yeah, let's get those guys deployed. And anything else that we need to do here, we could get another couple tank units here. Starting to run low on manpower. So that's something to consider. So we'll get a couple more tank units. Take a look how we're doing on equipment. How are we doing on anti-air? What are we lacking still? 477. That's not bad. We're really starting to get it built out. All right, excellent. And then also we should take a look to see if we have any like full air wings that we can throw out there. Yeah, we can get another thing of torpedo bombers. We're gonna need a ton of planes over here, more than likely. Yeah, I would assume we're gonna need quite a few planes there. I've already kind of dealt with the situation there, so we won't do any more. I don't think we need any more planes there. I really want to focus on getting planes here. So let's get one more air wing of fighters here, if we can. Looks like we can almost get to 200. We're probably not gonna train them. I don't think. Well, we have these guys. Oh, we should just build these guys out like so. You know what? We can train them. We do have an excess of fuel, so might as well get them training while we're sitting here. And do we have any other ones? I didn't actually take a look. I saw that we had the dive bombers, which should be going to that one soon. Yeah, there we go. So that should leave 50 dive bombers remaining. And yeah, okay, so that's pretty much good. We'll just leave it as is. And as far as the Navy goes, let's take a look and see what ships we have done. Okay, so we did get a light cruiser here. We're going to want to put the light cruiser into this one. And we're just going to take one of those light cruisers out and put them into the patrol fleet. Because, yeah, we have 8. And I just want to take one of the older ones out. If we have any A's in here. Yeah, like this guy here. Would definitely want to be moved out. That's not even our model. So we'll put him over there. And, you know what? We'll take these 2 destroyers and put them over there as well. I want these to be the most modern ships, and then we'll just take the 2 destroyers out. 2 level 2 destroyers. All right, so we're already where we're only have 1 level 2 destroyer left, or excuse me, 2 of them. 2 of them left. So yeah, we can go ahead and take these 2 out, and then have them come over here to again do to cover our convoys. And I don't really like this color here. Let's do a different color. Let's do, what do we want to do? Purple? Sure, why not? Let's do purple. All right, awesome. Although he might actually have more task forces than he needs, than he can cover. And, oh shit, Mexico has already capitulated. Look at that. Look, Chile did it. I'm sure the Americans played a large role in that. Are the Americans in? No, okay, never mind. The Americans aren't in the Allies. I don't know what I'm thinking. Chile did it by themselves. A little bit of British help. Uruguay helped as well, as did Cuba. Okay, so yeah, there's some more British divisions. But for the most part, it seems like the Central South Americans did the job. They got Mexico knocked out. That's awesome news. Happy to see that. So let's go ahead and take one of these destroyers out. Do we have any A's? We do not. We got a B though, and we'll take him out. Put him right over there for right now. Okay. So really getting built out. We're just about ready. Just about ready, guys. And the United States just joined the Allies as well. Awesome. So yeah, this is going okay. We got the submarine operations completed. So let's go ahead and do. Where do we want to go next here? I do want to keep going towards these, unless there's something here that we could get that would be, immediately beneficial to us. I think we will go ahead and go after some of these ones here that help our heavy ships. This one helps all the ships. All right, so we'll go after that one then. And it's only 50 experience, so let's go ahead and get that to get the 5% attack, light attack, and piercing. Yeah, I think that'd be useful. We're probably going to be fighting a lot of destroyers, and Japan continues fighting. So yeah, the United States is now in the Allies. It's funny that they waited till Mexico got defeated. All right, so we're going to be joining the conflict very, very soon, guys. We're just about ready. We need to get this mountain troop over there. So now they're up to a full 24. These guys are at 23, which is not quite how I'd like to be at, but that's okay, because they do have the Red Army to assist them. And yeah, these guys are training up. We'll be able to place them elsewhere. You know what? I think we're about ready. How are we doing on... Oh, shit, we're wasting our factories. I didn't realize that. Okay, so that means we built the fortifications all the way across. So we're at level 4 fortifications here. Awesome news. So let's go ahead and get some more of the radar here, where we could really use it, like right here as well. Would be nice. And I guess we built this one here to help us in this area. And we could also do right there as well. Let's go ahead and build it out. Let me see here. I think we're going to build one there. All right, so that looks good. Let's get the radar built, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do next. But I think we're ready to go to war. The Dutch are holding out, just barely. All right, so let's go to make this happen. Let's start the conflict up, guys. I am definitely ready. Seeing if there's anything else I need to be aware of. The Greeks are starting to lose now, by the way. But yeah, let's go ahead and start it. We're going to join the conflict. We'll go ahead and say join their wars, though I don't know if that'll count as... it probably doesn't matter. So let's go ahead and join. And we want to turn this down. All right, so we are ready to go. Let's go ahead and get our planes out into the skies. We'll stop these guys from training now. That's not going to be necessary any longer. And we're going to go ahead and put all of them up into Spain. And we will have to select them based on their actual what type of plane, because the fighters can perform close air support in the mod, so we don't want them doing that. So we'll have to do it this way rather than how I usually do it, where I just select them all and then assign them. All right, so they don't seem to all be assigned here, so let's go make that happen. Let's get those guys. Let's get make sure these guys are assigned as well. Do air superiority, close air support. We're going to do more ground crews here, of course. And then same thing here. Make sure these guys are assigned. All right, so everybody should be doing their job. Let's go ahead and do the torpedo bombers next. Get them doing naval strike here. These guys doing naval strike here. And then we want to get the planes up here assigned as well. Looks like we already have them doing naval strike. Okay. Let's go ahead and have the rest of the planes. Hold up, I do have one more naval strike. He's going to be in the Danish belts. All right, so these guys should be assigned here. Let's get them doing close air superiority, excuse me. And same thing with these two guys. Just make sure they're doing air superiority and close air support here. All right, and then we will go ahead and do more ground crews there as well, just for right now, while we're doing this attack here, because we're going to be attacking right there here in a moment. Let's just get all the planes and ships done. So let's go ahead and have... These guys are already tasked out here to do their jobs, but these guys here do need to do the convoy escorts. And how are we looking? Okay, we don't really need to cover here anymore, so we'll pull that back. We will cover here, and let's go ahead and do the Bay of Biscay as well. All right, so hopefully they can get it done, because these guys are gonna be pretty busy. We do need to give them some new commanders. Let's change this guy out. Just do a new commander here. And we will need one more, in fact. Let's take a look. Which one would be best? It doesn't seem like it's going to matter much in this particular instance. No. Naval AA attack's going to be down for these guys, so we probably want him here. Yeah, we'll want him here. Kind of a crappy trait to get right there. All right, and then assign the other guy here. And then, of course, our main admiral will go here. And let's see if we have anything to get for him. We do. Let's get... Lone Wolf would be pretty useful to have. with the enemy fleet size penalty being increased. So would visibility though. But it wouldn't be useful for this fleet. It'd be more useful over here. So let's do Lone Wolf. And then retreat decision chance as well. Alright, awesome. And we won't do either one of those because, yeah, he doesn't do that job. Alright, so let's go and put these guys onto patrol. Go out there and look in. Now, they're only going to operate out of the Western Mediterranean where I can provide air cover. That's where I want to fight the Italians, guys. That's where we're going to attempt to. We're going to put them on strike force. Them on patrol. Them on strike force. And then let's get all of these guys. We're going to have them operate throughout the Mediterranean. Although I didn't give them a mission yet, so that's what's going on here. We want them doing convoy raiding. Here, here, here. I don't know if we'll operate in the Eastern Mediterranean Sea. Sure, why not? We'll operate out of there. We'll see how things go. And then we want them covering all through here. So we'll see how those guys go. And then same thing here with these guys, except we want them to do convoy escorts. All right, excellent. So that looks pretty squared away. The navies are set up, the Air Force is set up, and we are ready to go to war. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to attack with these guys and then support with this army here. Oh, they're defending, so we won't be doing anything. We did get this, because now we're at war with Italy, so that has been bypassed. Alright, so we're defending there, and we're attacking there, so we have to get across there and see if we can't get a win. Looks like they're attacking here, which was stupid on their part. We'll take it. And I'm not seeing anywhere where we could advance. Yeah, we should just keep our entrenchments there. Let's take a look here and see if they decide to attack. As of right now, I'm not seeing, yeah, they're not doing anything. They don't have the troop numbers. But I'm not going to attack. I'm going to keep the entrenchment up, guys. I think that would be wise on our parts. Let's not do anything stupid. The Philippines has been called into the conflict. Okay. And just making sure we have mountain troops in our key provinces. So where's that other mountain troop going? He's going right there. Awesome. Though there's nobody there for whatever reason. I don't know why they haven't prioritized defending that province a little bit more. Yeah, there's not enough troops there. So let's take one of these guys, move them over there. I don't know why they feel like they don't need to protect that one. It's kind of odd though, right? And they're attacking there though. Okay, so we don't want to pull that guy out. That is not how I thought that was going to be, honestly. Yeah, I thought we would have much better odds there. All right. Yeah, that is bad. A lot of planes here, but we do have air superiority right now. Excellent. Very, very good. So we do control the skies in Spain, so that's a big bonus for us. We control the skies here as well. Awesome. All right, so we're attacking there, and we're waiting to attack here with the Red Army. Here we go. They're done, so let's go ahead and launch an attack. We're going to want to, let me just see here. Let's do all these guys to attack right here with all of these guys to attack right there. And then where we support will depend on who needs it the most. It seems that these guys would want to go here. All right, so we're going to try and get them across the river. Looks like we will win on that. We do need to say we're not interested in any of these here. Let's go and say no, no, no. Don't care. All right. Only got a couple more minutes left, guys. And then I gotta end the episode. I hate that I'm ending it like this, but it is necessary. So let's just take a look. What are all these naval combats? Are there any of these like big battles here? Troop convoys that where our submarines have engaged here. Excellent. Good news. Let's take a look here. Got some freight convoys there. I'm just looking for a big battle. Looks like our destroyers are protecting convoys here, engaging some German submarines. And okay, that's enemy air superiority. Okay, here we go. So this is the actual battle here. We're spotting them right now. So hopefully our fleet will get over there and we'll get a win. Remember, we do have our bombers here. So we'll have to see if we can get a victory there. Let's take a look at our planes. Okay, yeah, there's no planes that we need to put out there. All right, so looking good. It's going to go really slow, guys, because obviously this is, a very important war here. We cannot. This is the war against the Axis. This is what we've been training for the entire time. It looks like our side did not do well on this one. 7 destroyers lost on the British side, 13 convoys, and only got 1 Italian destroyer. We did do a bit of damage to the rest of their navy there, but yeah, not good. So we did get across here, and let's see if we can't break across the river now. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to. So let's go ahead and attack. Well, let's do. This guy's gonna go over this way instead. And same with one of these tanks here. Let's have him go over there, and let's just try and break through here, guys. See if we can't make it happen. I was gonna just sit on this side of the river, but I don't see any reason why we shouldn't. And we are being attacked over here as well. All right, well that's not good. Let's take these cav troops who are pretty garbage and just place them over there. Just we'll place them any place where we look like we're gonna lose, essentially. I was gonna use them for defending against naval invasions. We destroyed a Italian destroyer there. All right, awesome. Just kind of looking through here. We will look at all the battles, what we just sunk, because that's a big thing I really like. We sunk an Italian destroyer and a German submarine. But yeah, I really enjoy taking a look at how we're doing on sinking the enemy navy. So I do check all these, at least in the early and mid part of the war. Another German submarine sunk there. Looks like they're engaging our submarines, though, unfortunately. We did win here. Excellent. So let's go ahead and prioritize building land forts here. Whoa, shit. My bad. Let's go ahead and prioritize building land forts here. Get it up to like level 3 for right now, and then we're gonna put this one up to level 2, level 3 as well, and they'll focus on building that while this one's being attacked. But right now it's defending pretty well, not bad. And we're not gonna attack across the river. We're just gonna try and soak up casualties there, enemy casualties, of course. All right, so yeah, bring these cav over there to kind of help out. I don't know if that'll be enough. We'll just have to see if they can get there and help. And then yeah, we are winning here, so let's go ahead and start pushing forward. In fact, let's go and have these guys go this way and them go that way. Try and get to Lisbon. These guys are not winning, so let's go and pull that back. There's no reason to have them do that if it's not going to work. All right, so not going to win there either, so we'll pull that one back. Let's go ahead and just try and get to that port so we can get these guys destroyed. And what I'm going to do here, let's go ahead and have most of these divisions go over to this way, and then just pull back one of these guys and have him go over to there, to that front. All right, okay, we should be able to win there, and we should be able to get to this port, but we don't actually want them to back up to this port yet. We want to get the port first, and then this guy can just go over here. And is there anything else we can do here? Not really. All right, grab the port, man. Come on, you can do it. We should probably take a look and see what happened here. We did take a little bit of damage. Our ships did. Let's kind of go through here, try and make sure we didn't lose anything. Here, we're just going to stay on the defense. Although it is wide open. Interesting. Let's go and attack right there. Yeah, it is wide open here, so we could advance. I wasn't going to. Maybe we should try and, let's see if we can't get these dudes here cut off. We might end up getting ourselves cut off, of course. But let's see if we can't cut them off. Oh, wait, no, it wouldn't be that one. It'd be this guy, the purple division. Yeah, let's see, guys. Let's see if we can advance here. I was gonna use our fortifications there. But if the Italians aren't gonna defend it, then we will advance it. Why not? Did get 3 German submarines sunk. Another one there. Excellent. And just kind of go through here and check all these submarines here that we're getting done. 5 German submarines there. All right, we're doing nice. We're going to take a look at the naval situation there. We are doing terrible on fuel. We're going to have to trade for a lot of fuel. We will trade with well, it's probably better to trade with the Americans if we just look at where the convoys are going to be coming from. I'm not seeing anybody we can trade with and not have to give convoys up. No, doesn't seem to be the case. So yeah, let's go and trade with the Americans. Give like 5 of our factories away. And hopefully that'll fix the fuel situation. Doesn't look like it. We did finish up here, the anti-air, so we are going to need to get those updated. Let's go ahead and go with the artillery next, and to get the next anti-air building as well. Let's take a look and see if we're still hurting really bad on anti-air. Yeah, still need 505. Also, the light self-propelled artillery, we've probably taken a bit of casualties there, so we need to build out a bit more. Definitely want fighter production up kind of high. I guess we'll just pull from the anti-air. All right, so that looks good for right now. We do need more steel though, and we can't get any more from them, so we'll have to get it from the Soviets. I could also do with the Americans as well. All right, so they are starting to attack us all across here, and you can see that we are losing. We are not winning here. Yeah, not looking good along there, but let's go ahead and see if we can't get Lisbon, and then we only need to win there. But yeah, obviously we've got some problems up there. This is not going well. So I knew that this was going to be a very risky frontier. I knew that things were going to not go quite the way we want. So let's go ahead and get across the river here. We're going to go ahead and have this division here attack here while this division supports, and then any troops here. I think they're on that front already. All right, let's have this guy come over here. Okay, try and get these guys wrapped up. Go up towards Lisbon, and we were not able to get Lisbon. Okay, that's unfortunate. Come back, stop, man. I hate how they just won't listen. Sometimes they just don't want to listen. They do what they want. We could go and have him attack that way, since we do have more troops coming over to support, and because we did get something taken there, we have more factories. So let's take a look and see where we want to assign these, and this is going to be the end of the episode, unfortunately, guys. Good God. It goes so quick, doesn't it? All right, fighter production. Fighter production is imperative that we build this up. Oh, that is not fighter production. That is tanks. My bad. I don't know how I confused tanks with fighters. So they'll put a few more into the fighters. I guess we can put one more into tanks then, and one more into light self-propelled artillery. See how we're doing our resources now. We must have taken a bit here. Yeah, steel. Got some steel and chromium there. Excellent. So we are now trading for steel and chromium we don't need. Let's stop trading with the Greeks for so much, because obviously they're going to lose. They'll probably end up losing a lot of that. We'll kind of tick down production trading with steel with the Soviets. And you know what? Let's go and give this to the Americans. See how it looks. All right, that looks good. Let's take a look and see if we, select 2 more submarines there. Okay, excellent. And we do have control here. Excellent. And if we can just get those forts constructed, then I think we should be able to hold it. And it shouldn't do bad. The Dutch are still holding out. How are the Greeks doing? They're losing territory. Yeah, I see a lot of red there. Looks like we are advancing here, yes, and here, okay. And we just about wrapped these guys up, so let's go ahead and have them try and finish it up here now. Have this guy come over here, and yeah, we are losing in some of these areas here, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad, guys. But if we can get Lisbon cut off from the rest here, then they only have one port where all supply will have to go through. So we'll see if we can't, get that port under our hands as well. You can see that we are going to destroy these 2 German divisions, so that's our first kind of, big victory here of the war right now. We also have a battle here we haven't really taken a look at. We sunk 1 German destroyer here. This is our main fleet, I think, or maybe not. Looks like it's just light cruisers and destroyers. That's the patrol fleet, and they're attempting to get away. All right, it's a light cruisers and destroyers and some submarines as well. So it wasn't the main Italian fleet like I thought it was going to be. All right, so that is the opening of the conflict, guys. It's exciting. It sucks that it was the very end of the episode when we were finally able to get it done. But peace treaty went our way for the most part. It went really, really good, way better than I expected. Oh yeah, and Sweden has all this in their hands as well. Although this is still in Japanese hands. Yeah, because remember they're part of the Japanese faction. But yeah, I think they have Greenland in their hands, so we have a decent puppet here. I think they're still our puppet, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they're still our supervised state. And they haven't built any troops yet that I see. Nah, I don't think they have any troops, so they're not really helping out in the conflict just yet. This is a battleship fleet here. It looks like the Italians are located here, actually. I was thinking it was the German surface fleet, but that's not the case. We did lose a submarine, it seems, while the British have lost 6 destroyers. All right, so that's where the main Italian fleet might be. Maybe that's why we haven't found them here in the Mediterranean yet. Just looking to see if we have any naval invasions. I'm not seeing any. There is just a ton of battles, though, and just a lot of battles that are going on right now. This one as well, where we're attempting to... Oh, yep, we lost 2 more submarines. All right, we're losing a lot of submarines up here, guys. All right, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, you can see we lost some submarines there. Okay, so we might have to send them some reinforcements. 107 freight convoys were attempting to sink there. All right, one thing I would like to do, let's go and take a look at this real quick. I want to see how we've been doing in the battle so far. So let's take a look against just the Oh, wait a minute. Hold up, I'm looking. I want to see. Let me just take a look here. I guess we can look at it this way. All factions, probably the best way to do this. All right. Looking at the current battles here over the month, we have sunk 6 submarines and lost 3, while sinking 5 destroyers and 6 convoys. We haven't lost any of those of our own yet. And yeah, for the current year, 37 convoys sunk here. I think most of this is the Brotherhood. This is 4. Yeah, those are all the Nordic Brotherhood, I believe, that we sunk here. So far, winning the naval war, just barely, and kind of winning the land war as well. We're doing what our basic goals were. And then the air, just take a look at the air situation. We have control of the skies everywhere where we're trying to have control of the skies, with the exception of right here. It does look like they have fighters there. They're probably shooting down all our planes. So you know what, guys? We should probably send some planes out there. Send like just 1 fighter wing here out to help out. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they can cover the whole zone. So yeah, let's do that, and hopefully that'll help shoot down some of those enemy fighters there. We'll see how that ends up going. Do we have any troops done training? We do not. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. The war's starting. It's exciting. Taking a look at the faction map. This is how it looks here. We could also just look at the diplomacy map. I think that would be a good way to show it too. How everything's looking. So Africa definitely very contested. Asia, I really can't say who's winning there. It's hard to say who's winning on that front. It kind of feels like the Allies are making gains here. What happened here? Whoa, wait a minute. The Soviet Union at war. Oh, shit, I didn't even know that. The Soviet Union is at war with Japan. They're not at war with the Axis yet, but they're at war with Japan. I didn't even know that. So they are now conquering Japanese territory, mainland territory, Manchuria. They conquered Korea as well. Okay, that's positive and negative. Positive because it's helping against Japan, but negative because the Soviets might be concentrating too much over here. They might not be properly defending their border with the Germans, which they have a very, very wide border here. Plus, they have Estonia too that they have to defend against. That's in the German faction as well. But yeah, Greece is losing here. But yeah, that's the current situation, guys. I'm glad I looked at that, because I had no idea that. I was wondering like what happened to the Japanese territory here. So they have to fight the Soviets. So things are going well. Not too bad, guys. We'll have to see. But we have the only front with the Germans right now outside of Greece. This is the only front they have to work on besides our fronts, our 3 fronts with them. So they're going to really be able to concentrate on us. And once they finish up in Greece, I would say that the full force of the Axis army is going to be going against us. So yeah, it could end up being pretty bad, guys. So hopefully we get this done by then, so we can put more troops on this border. But I hope you guys did enjoy the episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Hope to see you on the next episode, and thanks for watching, guys.